They're the same. Well, no, it's different because we have two different dice. And we're adding them, right? So, and I want you to say, okay, what's the probability? Let's do the easy case first. The sum is 3.
1 over 18.
I haven't done this yet. I don't think that's right, but 1, did you say 1 over 18?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
What? Whatever?
1 over 18.
Why?
So 2 case to 3, 124.
Very good. And what are the total possible?
36.
36 possible combinations. Wow. Very good. Okay. 해보세요. Okay, now I ask you, because I ask you what's the probability that the sum is 7?
Really difficult.
No, it's not. There's just a few cases. 그거 그냥 게임, 보드게임 할 때 쓰는 게 rolling.
주사위, 주사위.
I don't know the word. What's the word?
주사위.
주사위.
Yes.
주사위.
Is it 5 or 36?
One sec. I don't remember. So
What's the problem?
No, you need to do this one first.
6 of 36.
그때.
Yeah. Which is 1/6, right? Now I'm gonna ask you something harder.
Okay.
What's the probability that the sum is 3 given that the first die was 1? Alright, die 1.
두 개만 나와.
You know it's 1. P of sum 3.
확률의 합이 3이라고. 0이 없잖아. 확률의 합.
있어요?
Yes.
What did you get?
1 of 80.
Why?
Because x plus y equals 3 is first die is 2 and second die is 1, or first die is 1 and second die is 2. It is 2 case and total case is 36. So 2 divided 36 is 1 of 18.
Yes.
Wow.
이해했어요?
Yes. 와.
그럼 probability of the sum is 7. 7.
The first die is 1 is given.
Given.
1 of 6.
1.
Yes.
Okay. Now you do the probability that the sum is 3 given that the first die was 1.
Oh.
너무 잘하고 있어요. 너무 잘하고 있어요.
You have have to draw the tree method.
그냥 that, just that. That's it. All right. What's the probability that of both?
Both.
Okay. What's the probability of this? Because that's this.
1/6.
Probability of this. All right. It's 1. The sum is 3, and what's the other thing that needs to happen? That needs to be 1.
주사위 첫 번째가 진짜 이렇게 나왔을 때 주사위 3이 맞춰서
You have to
주사위 3번.
roll the right and get the 3.
두 번째 주사위가 들어
So it's like,
이게 나올 경우
all right, 1, 6.
이렇게 해서 문표지 합쳐서 이렇게 3이 되게
Because we figured out the probability that the sum is 3, right? Because, like, both have to happen. So it's 1, 6, right? But do you get why that makes sense? Because if the first die is 1, there's only one number on the second die that can make the number 3.
2.
How many numbers total are there?
1.
6, yeah, so 1 out of 6. So that's the easy way, but you should do it this way because you can get confused if you try to. But that's how you know it's right. Okay. Here we go. What's the probability? Did you get it?
Not yet.
Is the given is always 1? Or always one possibility?
So, if you think about it, like, you know the first one is 1.
Yeah.
There's 6 numbers on the second die. Only one possibility makes it add to 3. And since the die is fair, 1 out of 6 that you roll it to.
Okay.
That's one. That's like the logic way of thinking about it without the math. All right. Yeah, that's right. Wait, is that 1 out of 6? Okay. So, what's the probability that the first one is a 1?
1 of 6?
Yeah. Okay. Now, what's the probability that the sum is 3 given that the first one is 1?
1 of 18?
So if you think about it, the probability that the first one is 1 and that the second one is 2, because that's the only case, it's 1 out of 36 divided by 1/6. Alright. I want you to tell me the probability that the sum is less than 3, given that the first die is a 1. Just for him, you guys know. Less than 3. Less than or equal to, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
그러니까 아까 내가 이렇게 썼지. 여기까지 맞았어.
그거 어떻게 바꿔?
이게 여기 곱하고 그러니까 이게 이런 거랑 똑같잖아.
네네네.
왜냐면
맞아요.
나 이거 계산하지 몰라 어떻게 하는 거야.
아 근데 사실은
이거
됐어. 아하. 그렇네. 뭐야.
나랑 똑같아.
왜 이렇게 어렵게 하니?
the probability that it's less than or equal to 3,
There's a case 1 or 2.
좀 이해되는.
1 over 3, right?
Yes.
Not 1 over 8.
근데 이거 시간 안 해. 이밖에 안 나오니까. 주사위가 여섯 개 있잖아. 수아가.
Ah,
여섯 개 중에서
Plus.
이가 나올 경우 있으면
okay.
그쵸.
We already figured out the case of 1 and 2, right? That's that it equals 3. That was 1 6, right? Now, what's the other option?
Given first one is 1.
What's that probability?
1 6.
Well,
1 3.
하나지.
Why we close?
different cases.
이거
아니 그렇게.
죽여버려.
1 and 2 is
그것도
different.
질문이에요.
These are completely different cases. So this is one outcome in the sample space. This is that you rolled a 1 and then you rolled a 2. This is a completely different outcome.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If it's different outcomes, you need to add them. Because you're adding up all the outcomes that are ideal. All the outcomes that you want. You know? So it's like remember we have our sample space here. Then there's some outcomes that are good, and then there's some bad ones that we don't want, okay? And we want, the probability is just like, we want all the good ones. So this was like, oh, you rolled a 1 and then you rolled a 2. Or like here was that you rolled a 1 and then you rolled a 1, but you add them, right? Because they're different. Oh, I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Now I want you to do the probability that it's less than or equal to 3, given that the first die was
Less
a 1.
than 2, 3.
The probability that the sum is less than the sum of the two dice is less than or equal to 3, given that the first die is a 1. Or actually, yeah, let's just do, you can do the probability that the sum is, interesting, what can I do with this? Less than or equal to 10.
Equal 10.
Less than or, you do the probability that the sum is less than or equal to 10.
1이 나오고 합쳐서 3가 되는 경우.
So it is so many cases, so I have to 11 or 12 minus.
Ah! Yes, you can do it. Yes, you're so smart. Okay. That's what I was hoping you'd realize that.
이해가 안 되네.
First dice is no. Then no given.
No given. Just less than or equal to 10. And there's not a lot of cases that you actually need to do.
영어
Okay?
1 of 6 or 1.
Okay. What are your two options? So, you can have what you had before, right? So less than or equal to 3. You can have 1 or 2.
오케이.
Or you can have 1 and 1. And what's the chance of this?
어려워.
11 or 12.
이게 니가 누구냐?
I think that's right. Yeah.
always happens to is possible probability is 1.
Yeah, I didn't ask given one for that. Don't worry. Given one, it would be 1 because it's impossible for it to be. Yeah. Yay!
아, 나 이제 익숙해졌어. 오케이.
Why?
Why? Because
맞아요.
오케이.
아.
그러니까 우리가 배운
오케이.
걸로 치면
아.
이게 A가 무조건.
Okay. Bonus problem for homework.
Oh.
If you want, only if you want.
아, 오케이.
하고 싶으면
아,
그냥 하고 안 해도 돼.
아무 상관이야. 우리 우동식이고.
안 해도 돼요. 그냥 this was a question that I asked on the final exam for the college course.
Oh my god.
And a lot of people got it wrong. Okay, so like, I mean, okay.
It's many 함정. And it's many tree.
Yeah, this question was, they were supposed to get this one right, but a lot of them messed it up. But then the second part was harder. I won't ask the second part. The second part was conditional probability, and that's way too hard for everyone. But the first one, I think, if you spend the next couple, like maybe you can get it, maybe you can't get it. I don't know. Probably not, but it's okay. There's another one. There's 2 problems that are really interesting, and one of them was on the problem set, and one of them was on the final. So here's the one on the problem set. This is a very famous problem, so you can look up the answer if you want. You can find online the hat check. So, alright, let's make it a code check because that would be more fun. So, okay. So this is before the times of Corona, okay? Before Corona times. You know, there's N people go to a party. Okay? At the beginning of the party, everyone takes off their coat. Coat.
Yes.
Second. They take off coat. Okay? And the guy at the door forgets whose coat belongs to who. So normally, you know, if they take the coat, they give you like a number, and the number is on the coat, and so they know it's your coat. But he forgets everything. Okay?
Is it 치매?
Okay. He forgets. Alright. You know, it's so no one's coat. He starts handing them back randomly. Okay? He starts Okay, so he randomly gives them back. What is the probability that everybody gets their coat back?
What?
What?
That you get your own, like, the probability that everyone gets their own coat.
Oh my god.
Zero.
It's possible. And then you can do the probability that you get your own coat.
Only I get my own coat.
Yeah. 할 수 있어요. 아니 안 해도 돼요. 그냥 재미있어서. 오케이. 재미있어.
Did you?
My handwriting's bad. I'm sorry. Probably I get my coat back.
My coat. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So,
This was on the problem set. Yes?
The question is two. One is to get correct all one. Everyone get the.
Yeah, this is the classic question. Everyone gets the right code back.
and people who goes to the party all forget their number.
Yeah, nobody gets a number.
Okay.
Okay, no one knows. No one knows. It's all random. Okay, and then the other problem, this is really kind of hard, but I think you can do it.
Wow.
I deal you 5 cards of a deck randomly. What's the probability that you have 3? Okay, this is a little easier. 3 of one number and 2 of another number.
What's mean that? What's
So okay, for example, 3, 3. So a card
Yes.
that has a 3, a card that has a 3, a card that has a 3, and 2 jacks. Any combination.
If we each one has a 5 card.
Yeah, you get random 5 cards. Or you could have, king, 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 2, 2. In poker, like, this is called a full house. In poker. 그냥 생각해보세요. I'm pretty looking.
Okay.
College level.
Wow.
그냥 재미로. 안 믿어.
Why?
Okay?
Okay.
And it's time.
Wow.
20분 지나.
Oh. Time flies.
When you're having fun. Time flies. That was really good. That was like a English, higher English level. Your English is getting better.
Yes.
아니?
English
No.
better. Yes. Wow.
So next time, what will we learn?
We go over this and think.
이지요.
So,
Next time we start modular arithmetic.
멋지로
send me to link.
Yes.
Thank you.
But we can do like more problem like this. I might bring like some pigeonhole principle, more problems, because I only gave you very easy ones, but I can ask like more interesting questions. And then if you're interested in like proofs, any proof?
증거.
네, 그거.
아 증명?
Evidence.
So like proof. Yeah, 증거 is evidence. Proof is like
증명하다?
증명.
it's like
이거
I can't hold these things. Why can't I hold these things? It's so embarrassing. Okay. So it's like, I would ask you like prove
다 증명.
that, and you would have to convince me. Okay? And there's different ways we can do it. And I can teach you interesting, cool ways. So it's basically I give you the answer, and then you have to tell me why.
Wow.
Convince you.
Oh my god.
But there's really cool ways you can do it. It's really cool. Trust me, it's really fun. And then maybe I can teach you, like, about graphs, but not the graphs you'll see in school. This kind of graph.
that?
It's a graph.
그래?
I'll teach you what a graph is. We'll learn this. We'll learn this
It's like
eventually.
a star in the sky.
Okay. So in math, there's multiple kinds of graphs. Like, you know, you see like this kind of graph, right?
어.
Oh,
You know this from school, you know? This kind of
Oh.
thing.
only quadratic.
Yeah. You know quadratic.
Yeah.
But there's also this kind of graph, which in math, in like computer science, like there's a lot of algorithms. Algorithms use this kind of graph
Oh, wow.
a lot of times. Or you can have arrows, you can have it directed. You know?
Oh.
So we talk about, we learn what it is. It's not that hard.
Okay.
Much later though, not even next week.
It's me.
Finish?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
자, 오늘 이렇게